The Pistons continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And the Grizzlies on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Yeah, and these fans could not be any more behind this team right now. The winning streak has kind of captured the entire public's imagination, and the level of enthusiasm, man, is off the chart.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Now here's Morant. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's Harris. The kick out to Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Here's Jackson.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And then Morant slams it in.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Grizzlies off to a quick start here. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Cunningham inside. The shot will not fall. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Turin controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Pass to Edey. A 3-ball. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 7. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.V. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an open. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Durham. Out to Thompson. Goes back up. It's deflected. Pass to Morant. From outside, off the mark. Tipped away. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Kevin?
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Rocket 6. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Here's Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. There's Jackson with the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Jackson. Down low. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Edey with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pistons trail by 9. Here's Robinson. A shake. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Morant. And he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Robinson. Ja Morant with the rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Well, the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
Hits it from three-point range.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
Robinson for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line with 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Landale with it. Robinson picks him up. Stolen by Robinson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. And another miss by Memphis. Deep two from Robinson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead.
29. The Pistons, 20.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pistons trailed by 9. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Duran. Ja Morant with the rebound. Pass to Landale. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Landale's got the first bucket of the third here for Memphis. For 3. No good on that one.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Cunningham for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Cunningham's got 15. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
Clock is at 3. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Out to Morant. Over Cunningham. In the center of things, Morant.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Kevin, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Ivy. Here's Jenkins. Out to the wing. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. Here's LeVert. Stewart. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pass to LeVert. Got a piece of it.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Selling out there for the block.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Here's Jenkins. LeVert in the corner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there. And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
That bucket in no time at all. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for. Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Second team.
Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Pass to Edey. That's tipped. Second shot opportunity. Shot clock at 6. Williams for 3. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Shots good by Williams. Pistons trailed by 16. To the wing right side. Here's Holland. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Here's Edey. Pass to Spencer. And here's Caldwell Pope. Knocks down the 3 ball. Caldwell Pope got 10 points now just in this quarter. Here's LeVert. Doesn't go that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Grizzlies lead by 20. Live from the FedEx.
33.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Jackson up top. Over Harris. The 19-footer is on the money. And it's 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You're giving up a bit of height there. You could expect to get burned from downtown when you do this.
Here's Wells. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Duren. When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the 2nd round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
From past the arc, Duren pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 21. Robinson for 3. Ja Morant with the rebound. Powers down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And he recovers it. Cunningham for three. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Back to Edey. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Here's Jackson to the wing on the left. Wells' shot is good.
And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
And here's Harris from the arc. Memphis with the ball. Left side Jackson from the arc. Thompson with the rebound. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
That's a two from Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Shoots from 12. It's deflected. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Morant with the steal. Goes up. And he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And then Morant slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant.